Chapter 2 in our survival series is going to be on food. And food's a big chapter, so we're going to do it in a few different videos. I'm going to start with things to have at home in case it gets rough. Food that'll go a long way. A lot of people today, we shop for convenience, we shop for what's easy. Keep in mind, if you're going to try and start stockpiling food at home, it doesn't matter if it's for a week or for a month or for 6 months. Food takes up a lot of space. Groceries you don't plan to eat, you don't normally have room in your house prepared for. So they take up a lot of space. It would behoove you to learn what calories are good for you, how many calories your family needs, and get what you can in as economical a fashion as possible that takes up as less space as possible. For example, ramen. We love this stuff. We collectively, not me. I actually kind of don't really like this stuff anymore. I survived in college on this, therefore I never want to have it again. But it used to be like 11 cents a pack, and you can buy a case here. This is 10 packs, I think it is. Actually, it's 6. Yeah, 6. Really? Wow. It's gotten big over the years. 6 packs of ramen, a couple bucks. That's awesome, but that's a lot of space. It's a foot long, 4 inches tall, I don't know, 6 or 7 inches wide, and each one of these is around 200 calories, so it would take about 6 of these a day to feed an average teenager to adult, enough to keep them healthy. 6 of these per day. You have to eat 6 bags of ramen a day. Now, my kids would love that idea for a day or 3, but the adults in the house are going to go, ugh. So I have a family of 4. Wow, I need almost a pack of this per day per person in the house. Can you imagine what it would take to feed a family of 4 of this for a week? It would be huge. You'd have no more space. So buy foods that take up less space. Buy foods that have a good calorie content. Just a good rule of thumb. Your average healthy adult sitting around doing nothing to remain healthy and have enough energy to do average tasks needs about 1,200 calories a day. If I'm outside building a deck or playing in the garden or cutting grass with a lawnmower, I need more. I need about 2,400 calories a day. And if I'm outside splitting firewood with a hand axe for 12 hours on a cold day in the winter, I need almost 3,600 calories a day. In other words, 3 times the amount I would need to sit at home for a day. So I could quickly use up the food for 3 days with 1 hard day's work. You need to keep that in mind. So I would say if you can, plan to have around 2,400 calories a day per person. Health issues notwithstanding, and that's enough to keep you very healthy and to the lifestyle you're probably used to having, if not the quality cuisine. So things that you can put around the house. Rice is cheap. My wife has kind of got on board with this idea about trying to be prepared. So every time she goes to Aldi, she picks up another bag of rice, another bag of beans. God knows if the power goes out here, I'm going to be in hell because I hate beans. I'm okay with rice. I can't stand beans, but I guess I'll have to learn to love them. But if you're going to store rice, you can buy a bag like this. It's usually sealed. It's good for a year or so, and you don't have to have $50 to buy a 50-pound bag. You can buy this at Aldi or Walmart for $1. $1 extra a week in your grocery shopping, not that big a hit on your financial budget. So you just grab 1 a week, throw it in the closet. Of the 2 kinds, there's white rice and brown rice. White rice stores longer. Brown rice has tannins in it that leak out. The rice tends to get rancid and sour after a few months. This will be good for quite a while. I'll cover in a later video how to actually take like 35 pounds of rice, 5 pounds of beans, some other stuff, and make that to a long-term container that you can store for years. But we'll cover that later. Rice is easy. It bulks up so you feel full, which goes a long way towards not making you want to eat more. Beans the same way. You get about, I think, 600 calories from white rice. Beans, I forget, but the point, they're fairly healthy for you. Here's the thing that I added after reading it somewhere else. Bouillon cubes, chicken and beef. Like this whole container is like $1. It's got a little cube in it there. And for those of you that don't cook at home or your wives cook for you, this is what they put in the chicken broth to make it taste like chicken if they didn't actually go give chicken. So this is chicken bouillon. 1 cube of this will flavor a lot of rice. At least you have something besides just plain rice to eat. In fact, that's the flavoring they use in chicken flavored ramen. Beef flavored ramen uses beef. for you, etc. You could do at-home things like MREs. These are, for those that don't know the acronym, Meals Ready to Eat. That's a U.S. government military MRE. It's 1,200 calories in one package, and that's enough to get you through a day. Another option would be, I buy these because they're small and I like. These are sea rations, Coast Guard rations. This is 3,600 calories. If you see on the back here, it's kind of hard to see the camera probably, but there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 cues in this, and I'll open this in the later video and compare the two together. So, final thought, flavoring your food. I'm not encouraging salt for the purpose of just having salt, but salt serves a lot of purposes. One, it helps your body retain water. 2, it's used as a preservative. You can preserve meat with salt. Salt gets expensive. This thing right now, I just checked Amazon, a 1.5 pound or 1 pound 10-ounce container is about $6. At Walmart, I would expect that to be about probably $3.50 maybe. So that lasts a long time if you really start actually using it, and it goes quicker than you think. So just a unique alternative. You see this? It's a salt block, bought from Tractor Supply. This is 2 pounds. Can you now? I want you to picture 25 of these, 5 high, 5 deep. That's a huge amount of stuff. This is 50 pounds. This would cost $150 at the lowest possible price to $300 to have 50 pounds of it and to take up a ton of space. This is about $4 at Tractor Supply, and it's plain salt. Put together in a mold, stuck together. Be careful when you go. If you choose to go this route, buy a salt block that is actually just pure salt. No chemicals, no fancy colors. It shouldn't be like a horse salt lick that's a different color. They have chemicals in it you don't want to eat. This one is plain salt. And while it would not be necessarily fun, if I had to, I can make a whole bunch of table salt real quick. I don't know why I just say plain salt, but except to show you that it's plain salt. I like salt more, not by itself. So, just some quick tips. Now I'm going to cover some more in-depth stuff in a whole separate series. But if you want to know more, or if you have specific questions, I'm going to post this on the blog on 8minutesoffame.com. Go there, find this video. It's going to be under chapter 2, under the survival section, and ask questions, and I will try to answer them there, and maybe even do a follow-up video. Thanks, and have a good day.